Logan, after how yesterday went, how refreshing was it to get the pick early in practice there?
It was just good to set the tone for the day. Yesterday was really frustrating. They got a good young quarterback who's smart, and they got obviously a great play caller, great scheme. Look, this is a situational practice, and a lot of situations, 2-minute, 4-minute, red area, and I think Belichick and the Patriots are the best situational team in football for many decades. So it was a great test, and yesterday I wasn't really happy how I played. I probably played my worst day I played football in a long time. Personally, I just felt like I didn't lead our guys either. I just felt like I was out of it, and I didn't lead our guys the right way, whether it be whatever the reason may have been. No excuses. So it's football, though. This ain't best of sevens. You strap it up. You play the next game. Fortunately, we got a second chance at it, and I think we responded better today.
Listening to you and Blake, it's pretty obvious you guys were pissed yesterday. What was that conversation like that you had as a group? I mean,
me and Blake, I think we consider ourselves extensions of Pat Graham and Joe out there on defense. And Pat Graham's extremely smart. He puts a lot on our plate in terms of multiples and schemes and defenses, and it's our job to get it, communicate to the guys, and have us run it how they envision it. It's a players' league. The players got to make the plays. And when Blake has a bad day and I have a bad day on the same day, we lose by 100. So yesterday we both had bad days. Like I said, it doesn't happen a lot, but it was just one of those days. And a lot of people looked at us. I felt like, as a leader, how am I going to respond? Am I going to drop my head? Am I going to call it a day? Am I going to get all these pats on the back and attaboys because I played here before? Or I got to come out and respond. So I feel like Blake and I responded better today, and our team responded better today as a whole.
I don't know how aware you were, but after the practice yesterday, I mean, Mac Jones was, people were going crazy about how good he looked, right? The rookie and Tom Brady, and you know the drill, right? I don't know how much you heard about that, and is that a little irritating that he did that against your defense?
No, we just didn't play well. I mean, he did good. Credit where it's due. I mean, it's the NFL. He made good throws, but we didn't play like ourselves. So today we played better. You can write them up today and review them, but you can't review a guy day to day. It's practice. You know what I'm saying? It's practice. I think he's a good young quarterback, and he's pretty smart in what he does, and I heard he's a hard worker, and I know the guys like him, so it's good for him to see him have a good one.
What was it like seeing 26 out there today in the team drills?
I mean, you saw it, man. I mean, I don't know. When he gets that red jersey off, he's a tough tackle, but he brings a lot of energy to our team. He's obviously one of our better players, and it's good to see him feeling like himself, bouncing around, getting some action. I know he's been biting at the bit, chomping at the bit for it, so I'm just excited for him, just in this process of coming back from an injury, and it's always exciting to get that opportunity and dust off those cobwebs, and I think he did a good job of that.
Hey, Logan, that fight you guys had in camp that day that made national news, obviously. Have you seen the team respond since then?
Since the fight? Man, that's just a day in training camp. We had our good days and our bad days. We've been on the road for about 2 weeks. I think guys are a little tired. I miss my wife and kids, so I'm not even thinking about the fight at all. I got a 3-year-old right now, and I got a lot more to think about with him and what he pushing me through every single day and sleeping through the night than I'm thinking about that fight.
What do you think of the way that Joe handled things with the team, your coach?
It was cool. I mean, that's the same way a lot of coaches handle it. Fights aren't allowed in the game, so we don't want to fight in practice.
What do you think of the perception that he's just another one of these Belichick assistants, that he's the same as maybe Matt, who went to Detroit, or some of these other guys in the past?
Joe's himself, so I think Joe gives you a true. I've known Joe for a lot of years, and Joe's himself. How he talks, what he believes in, his lifestyle, how he grew up. I think he's really hard-nosed and blue-collar, and I think he shows that. I don't think he's faking that. I don't think he's taking that from another man. I think that's really who he is.